Hello everyone, welcome to the live, welcome to the stream. Get set up here. What do we got here? Ooh, we got a new spear. Where did we get that? Catfish spear. I have no idea. But we got it somewhere along the way. Where's the other hammer? Right there.
Rest, my friend.
Always nice to see a friendly face. So if you see any about, send them my way.
What do you have today?
Take care of yourself out there. Drink plenty of fluids.
Be right back. Yesterday. How's your math test? Super hard? What? Oh, it's only Monday today? Huh. Why?
Because we did the pacer today.
What's the pacer?
You don't know what the pacer test is? Oof. Long distance running, that's what it is. So you have the whole gym, right? You have the pacer. This is the pacer test. You will now move on the right? And you're supposed to run across the gym, right? And you have to do it back and forth, back and forth. And if you don't get to the line before the right, you only get 2 chances and you're done. And a 20 to 23 was a C. I got a 20.
Well,
But also, I think the pacer test is kind of sexist.
why?
Because for girls to get a C, it's 19 to 23, right? For boys to get a C, it's 35 to 40. What? And then in order to get an A, girls, we have to get 51 and above. Guys, they have to get 75 and above. Make that make sense, please.
So, who's it sexist against?
Huh?
Who's it sexist against?
The boys. They're making them do more. Just like, okay, if you want it to be better, find an average between all of those. And then just make that the one grading system. That makes more sense to me. Than like, this is what the boys have to do, this is what the girls have to do.
Well, that's how that's
Just-
everywhere.
I know it is, but like, just make it one column, an average between those. Like, it's like a 10 lap, it's like a 10 run.
But what is
gap.
that? What is that? Is that if the so the what grade is that?
Hmm?
Is that an A for a woman because now the scale's gone up, or is that a D for a male because the scale's gone down?
No, as in it should be the same grading system for everybody. Like, if you get 20 and above, it's a C. Like, just one column on what they grade off. Not, if girls get 19 to 23, they get a C, and if boys get 30 to 40, they get a C. Should be just like, we find the average between that. If anyone gets a 35 to 40, they have a C. Or 25 to 30, they get a C. And then just up one grading column. That's what makes more sense to me.
Right, but you know, like, there's a lot, like, physical activity for males is a lot easier, right? You understand that, right?
Yes, I do, but still, it just makes more sense. To me, anyway. I get it. I know why they're doing it, but still.
It's gonna make it more difficult for you and easier for the males. That's not fair.
Which is the thing I know, which is why I said I know why they're different.
Right.
But still, it just makes more sense to me to have it all the same. At least an average.
It's like the one sport and one class you can't. You know what I mean? Where the skill level is separated like that, because it almost has to be. If I sit there and I say, okay, here's, you know, if I go to the low end of the male pull-up bar, right, and I say, okay, the lower end of the male pull-up bar is 12 pull-ups, right? To a woman, that's very hard. Even if I go with a low average, then if I go lower, it's like, okay, well, okay, let's make it the average or the middle of whatever, and it becomes 9, right? That's still difficult for you, but that's really easy for a male.
Which is why I said I get it.
You get it?
But it still just makes more sense.
Well,
like I get it's gonna be harder and easier.
I wish it would make more sense and it was simple like that, but unfortunately
It's not
biology is not that easy. So basically what you want is a whole bunch of men and women walking around with the same physique and everything.
No.
Same strength.
Not what I said. I said it would make more sense.
But how though? How does it make more sense? Just
Oh.
because it's easier to grade that way?
Yeah. That's why.
That's not the. There's a whole section of it doesn't make no sense in the other categories of, like, you know. So what did you do? So explain the test to me.
I did.
So that's all you did was run back and forth.
Until you missed it, right? Like, say the line's here, right? You're running, right? And you're like here, and it goes beep, right? That's one. That's one miss. So you immediately turn around and run and try and get the next one. But if you're like, wait back here and it beeps and you still don't make it, then you're done. And it'll say beep 20 or beep 1. And it gets faster as you go.
So do they set stuff up that does this?
No.
Or is it just the coach that does this?
It's just online. Right here.
And so you have to run back and forth across the gym.
It's literally just this.
The Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly but gets faster each minute after you hear this signal. A single lap should be completed each time you hear this sound. Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is over. The test will begin on the word start.
So did you ever complete a lap?
Get ready.
Yeah.
Start.
I got 20,
Oh, 20?
but that's a C.
That's a C. And that's because then the lap times get shorter and shorter and shorter.
Yeah, so you have less time to complete it. If it was a consistent time, I would have been able to go longer. But I'm not that fast. I can run fast. But this long? No, it's literally just this. You're running. That's what it is. It's annoying, and I hate it.
Does he count? Is that laps right now? He's counting 4.
Yeah. But hey, I did better than my last pacer.
Well, that's all it means. It's just a measurement to show improvement.
Last pacer, I got a 16.
So you're showing improvement, which is good.
This pacer, I got 20.
I mean, it's PE. I mean, it's very hard. Obviously, you want to show improvement. You want to get effort. You know, put the effort in to improve. You know, treat it like every other class. Just do the best it can. But development-wise, it might be harder to, you know. But that's good. You ready for a game today?
Yeah.
I've just started this.
Have you got a contract for me?
I have requests that may or may not involve violence. Interested? Remember, this counting on you, Eivor. My reputation is in your hands, so be extra good.
I'm off. Be well, friend.
So long. Farewell. Help.
I brought something for you.
I don't know if I have any.
We've
fish
been
here.
looking for this fish for a long time. Only a true fisherman could catch this one. Grandfather will be excited to see this catch.
I want to go check
I'll see you later, friend.
Farewell, Eivor.
the map and see if I have this as an ally. Lincolnshire as an ally. If I don't, then I want to hold off. If I do, then I'm going to go in there and clean that up.
Good to see you, darling. I want to see the Alliance map.
Yeah, I don't have Lincolnshire as a map yet. So I'll just hold off. Scent is being offered.
I have changed my mind. I should go.
Man, we got a ways to go, huh? We don't have no fast travels. Only one is right here. Yeah, we'll take this one.
No raising the sail here.
Let the sail out!
Let's have a song.
We move from here!
Up we raise our shining
Run up,
head, like wolf
Can't be sailing here anymore!
glitter. Now the time for bravery calls. Fearlessness shall mark our deed. that follow my train. Viking hordes thrusting some sort of armed camp there.
Need to cloak myself here.
We're getting fast travels.
Strike up a tune.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean speed my words gain wing. All things meet. Then horns resound the mighty call for those who fight, for those who fall, for those who fight, for those who fall.
Hold on.
What the fuck? Go that way. You can shoot through those little whisker basket things. thing's acting weird.
Survey the area, Sunan. So I would think that one. On the horse, maybe? Oh, that was hard. That was a little difficult. I don't know if that's how I'm supposed to get in here, but I got in here. Old's blood, but that's a right shiny hall of hack. Guess that bishop won't mind we pitched his offerings, eh? All them poor wee widows' tithings going to fill my belly full of drink. I didn't even check to go there. Well, that answers that question, huh? The fucking open hole. Oh my goodness. Spent way too long trying to get that shot. It's a damn hole in the wall.
Need to row our way.
Sing us a song.
Oh. Screwed that one up. Could have walked right into it.
Save it.
Why aren't you... Down we go.
Get the sail out! Sing, my ravens. Sail! Catch the wind! More sail!
Hi everyone.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Run up the sail!
This must be Jorvik. The Order of Ancients lurk in its streets and alleys. My old friends Jor and Ljuvina live here.
The city of greed, huh?
Pull up here!
Jor and Ljuvina settled near this harbor. Someone should know where to find them.
What is the challenge that we got? Let's go check it out. Visit Jorvik. Says she lives by the docks, huh? Read to the dockmaster, a shipment of silver and pelts from our friends at the Threaded Pass.
asked about this land, my friend.
Way over there? How am I seeing them from over here then? That's interesting.
What about me? What about my wares?
You can have your wares back when you pay the... Move along now. We ran a clean dock in Jorvik.
What's that? What's that? Okay.
You must be the dockmaster.
What gave it away?
Everyone hates you.
As I just explained to your friend there, if your wares have been seized, take it up with the council.
These merchants are not my friends, but I'm looking for some. Hjor and Luvina.
You know Hjor and Juvina? What business do you have with them?
We know each other from Norway. Bid farewell to that land, but not to old friends.
You may be glad to hear they fare quite well in Jorvik.
It does not surprise me. They're driven, and so am I. Now I would like to see them again.
In a manor surrounded by flowers. That's where Hjor and Juvina live. How about some coin for my trouble?
How about I cut out your tongue?
Forget I said anything.
Amana, Hjor and Juvina have done well for themselves.
Nice. Say we go get this fast travel back here behind us. It's a little laggy. I don't know if these people are safe. And I dropped the key somewhere. The one from the chest we borrowed. Let me know if you find it. Gonna get my bottle. Is that outside, maybe? how to read? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the back of this because that doesn't. Let go. Box. We still need to go up to the top of this. How's everyone's Monday going? You guys doing alright? Been good over there?
Stretch your wings, Sunan.
Just to be through the roof.
Best not to draw attention here.
Well, it's a big fella. That was a big fella. Changed on me. Oh yeah, we're using the hammer now.
Better have a look.
What are you? A lynx? Sorry, lynx.
do you see, Sunan? Show me what lies ahead. Jammed. Need to get on the other side.
A different entrance, huh?
Show me.
Not seeing anything too obvious. Which is just a tunnel or something there, though. Looking for a well that may or may not be blocked.
Go, Sunan.
did I catch on fire? What is going on with this game? Go! Oh my gosh. I'm being stupid. Like, what's that camera angle? Like, why is it like that? Shouldn't be anything like that.
There are pocket thieves around lately.
They can try.
I cannot wait for the Yuletide feast. Snow, wine, food. It is truly the best time of the year.
Have you gotten gifts for your family yet?
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Trying to find a damn. It's gotta be in there. I would think it's in there. Why do you... What is going on with this game, dude? I know you guys can't tell, but shit's being weird.
This place is heavily guarded.
Is it? I'm pretty sure it has to do with being. Excuse me. Maybe I just didn't explore all of the routes. Seems like there's a lot of fire barrels in here. Someone else? Is it obvious? These kids do.
What do you see?
Yeah, one in there. See, usually if I fly over, it gives me a little cave entrance like that. But I ain't seen nothing. It can't be all the way from over there. I mean, it could. Not saying that it can't be, but it seems like a long ways to go if you're going in over there. Probably what it is. I mean, it looks little. It looks pretty expansive, the little cave underneath. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 6 over there. Just from that entrance there. well there that's covered up. There's the manor. I mean, he's way down there too. Like he's.
Yeah, this is their home. The place has been ransacked. And this body, it's not your Olufne. Scattered scrolls. The thief was looking for something.
Yes, all good. How about you? Doing alright, man. Doing alright. Doing good. What do you say? Clues found.
There was a struggle here. Looks like it continued outside.
This is their manor? Like, it seems so small. It's a single room.
Blood, but nobody. Which way did they go? Is this one of the thieves? The trail continues. Juvina! Who is that? Come closer. Now! It's me, Juvina. It's Eivor. Eivor? What? Who sent you? Are you with them? Breathe, Juvina. You're rattled. You know me. I'm a friend. Are you? You show up here like this. These people tried to kill me.
Well, hey. Of course I have. I stepped away from him. Would you not kill me?
I heard there was trouble in Jorvik. I have only come to help, on my honor. I am sorry, Eivor. I did not mean to doubt you. It has been a tense few weeks. Who were they? Why were they after you? They were after this. I do not know what it is, but these men were ready to kill me for it. A poor fellow soldier of Christ. You know him? I've seen a letter like this before, in London. This city is in great danger. Where is Yor? At the Royal Hall. I will take you there. Pull up your hood. We may not be safe just yet. This way. They are still looking for me. Hide low. We can slip past them.
say.
She can't have gotten far. Look around.
Is there a way to restart the level?
Let's go. I do not see any others. Let's keep moving. This way.
Jeez, a little brutal there. Like one would have been enough.
I think it is safe now. God, Eivor, your arrival could not be better timed. Call it fate. I had hoped our paths would cross again, though I imagined a calmer reunion. We fled one problem only to find ourselves embroiled in another. While King Richier is preoccupied with the money shortage, a group called the Red Hand has been imposing their will. The ones who attacked you? Yes and no. They are bandits, but someone is controlling them. Look no further than the names in that letter. Killing them is the reason I'm here. But they are coded. They could belong to anyone. The sludge in the streets often drips from the gutters of the halls. When in doubt, look to those in power. You mean the council? Hjor is on the council. That works in our favor. Someone we can trust to find the answers we seek. Yes, we are nearly there.
After this, we gotta go.
There's Hjor! Hjor! Look who has come!
It pleases me to see you, old friend. All are welcome here in Jorvik.
It is good to find you well, Hjor. Both of you.
What are you doing here? You have not come all this way for the Yuletide.
I've come to warn you, old warrior, about a rot in
Venga,
your
venga.
city. Free figures, corrupt and dangerous. We should work together to bring them into the light and kill them before they come to power. However I may help, I am ready.
Slow yourselves. Hey, you cannot just go running around the city, poking and prodding and killing at will.
They nearly did me, Hjor.
What?
These people send the Red Hand after her, ready to shed blood in your streets to keep themselves a secret. But they failed.
This is the letter that was sent to our home. The needle, the firebrand, the vault.
They belong to a group called the Order of Ancients. These are their assumed names. Our leads. Listen to her, Hjor. She has dealt with their kind before.
Corruption has seeped its way into Jorvik. But King Richier's hands are full, which means my hands are full. Counsel on this matter will fall on deaf ears.
I do not want his counsel. All I have told you stays between the three of us. But you should introduce me to the king. I'll need to align with him if we are to go about this freely.
The Picts are winning this war. We should be scraping together every ounce of silver to procure food for our men.
Understood. But we also have a responsibility to our townspeople. The Yuletide must go on.
Enough. The more you argue, the more my head hurts. Cure. I was not aware we had company, the likes of which I did not approve.
King Risie, I am Eivor of the Raven Clan.
Well, Eivor of the Raven Clan, as you can see, I'm in the middle of something. Cure, perhaps for lack of better judgment, deems it necessary that you interrupt. Why?
You have a problem in Jorvik.
Yes, I'm looking at it.
A problem that nearly got my friend killed. Juvina was attacked by the Red Hand. They raided her home, destroyed her property, and chased her through the streets.
Those bloody scoundrels again.
She survived, but the Red Hand has been a growing problem here of late.
And what is your stake in this? You some sort of wandering mercenary?
No. This is Sigurd Jarl Strenger. Took our old camp by the river Nene, as I hear it. I am Faraved, war chief to Halfdan Ragnarsson, and this well-fed wastrel is Audun, High Reef of Jorvik.
I've seen rebel groups like this before. They sit and wait, and the moment you lower your guard, they spring up like weeds. If left alone, they will take Jorvik out from under you. Not what you want, not what Halfdan wants.
Oh dear.
What do you want?
Tell me what you know about the Red Hand, and I'll rid your city of them. You can go about your affairs.
They've been sticking their hands in coffers around the city, targeting nobles, merchants, and anyone else they can throttle.
And they are growing, as you said. I would rather not be worrying about them come Yuletide.
This is not something we can afford to ignore. If we do not have the means to deal with the Red Hand, we should let Eivor.
Do what you can, but do it quietly. I do not want the public alarmed. Cure. Send funds to procure food and ale for Faravid's men. And make sure there's enough left over for the feast.
But it's as I said. We don't have...
Find it. I have spoken.
He tells me to find more silver. Where? In a dragon's hoard? Come. I will take you back to Ljufina. She will know where to begin. I cannot tell if that went the way you had hoped.
It went well enough. Risie will stay out of my way. No one can argue the Red Hand must be dealt with. Speak a word of this to no one. A circle of trust must stay between the three of us.
Alright.